Strategies to Master Emotion Regulation. Teacher's Guide to Self-Management. Meet Mr. Brown. He teaches grade 9 and 10 GEM, Careers and Civics and Healthy Living, and he absolutely loves his job. However, teaching junior students isn't what he was expecting. A group of his students are often disruptive while he teaches, such as picking on other students, using disrespectful language, and leaving the middle of class. Mr. Brown often tries to hide his negative emotions towards the disruptive students during class. On the other hand, he takes his frustration out on fellow teachers, his supervisor, and his family. Mr. Brown is struggling with regulating his emotions. What strategies would you suggest for Mr. Brown to try to help regulate his emotions? Gross 1998 model suggests 5 strategies for teachers to regulate their emotions. Number 1, situation selection. That is choosing to approach or avoid certain people, places, or objects to regulate emotions. For example, avoid talking to the students when angry or frustrated. Number 2, situation modification. That is modifying the situation to alter its emotional impact. For example, talking to the disruptive students outside the classroom during the lesson, or informing the students about your own emotional states. Number 3, attentional deployment. And that is altering the way one feels by modifying the information one attends to. For example, by focusing on students' maturity and interest in studies, or focusing on students' increasing competence and learning gains. Number 4, cognitive reappraisal, and that is reappraising or reinterpreting the situations to alter its emotional impact. For example, reappraisal, self-talk, or empathy. Number 5, suppression, the act of attempting to change psychological or behavioral aspects of the emotion. For example, hiding negative emotions. However, researchers discourage the use of suppression as it is considered an unhealthy emotion regulation strategy. Now, what strategy has Mr. Brown been using? Why do you think this strategy is not productive in regulating his emotions?